Okay, Crowley Temptations, taking a quick break from thesis writing on boring old pharmaceutics to chooks and boxing. And I've just listened to Richard Dwyer, his latest video, a man who I usually disagree with. And generally, when I'm making my picks, I listen to who Dwyer thinks is going to win, and then I go for the opposite, because so far that's been quite successful for me. The one time I agreed with him was Fury to beat Klitschko. I was certain of that, as he was as well. I didn't know a thing about boxing really back then. It was purely that Fury's confidence and banter and size made me confident he was going to win. And indeed he did. The other time I agreed with him was Usyk to beat Joshua. Being British, I did hope Joshua would win, but I thought he's only got a puncher's chance here. In fact, I don't gamble for religious reasons. It's, you know, I can't. But I was very close to putting some money on Usyk. It was a crabby temptation that came upon me. I nearly did it because I was certain Usyk was going to win, and then indeed he did. Battered Joshua, let's be frank. As for that rematch, well, I don't know. Look, again, Joshua has a puncher's chance. Maybe, as Chris Andre suggested, that he's taken his eye off the ball, the old Usyk dude. And his country, unfortunately, seems to be on the brink of war with Russia, which ain't good. And, you know, maybe he'll take his eye off the ball and Joshua can formulate some kind of plan. But to my knowledge, Joshua doesn't even have a training team. You know, to me, Joshua's camp is in chaos. He's looking bulky. I don't know. Maybe give him 20% chance. Because Usyk is a supreme athlete and a more talented boxer than Joshua. But who knows? But we're not talking about that. We're talking about Fury against Whyte. Okay, so I've made my prediction for this one. I've talked about it on Hatman's Discord, which, if any of you, I'm sure everyone here is subscribed to it, but if you're not, you should be, because we have great conversations. People like Marky Mark, Ethan Thomas, Chris Andre, Hatman himself, of course. There's a dude called Stax who's a bit of a git, but that's another story. We won't go into that now. But we've talked it over, and Dwyer is 100% confident, by the sound of it, that it's going to be like Fury Chisora 2, a complete shutout. That you know, Fury is going to jab Whyte's head off with his superior range and foot movement, and Whyte will be unable to counter it. And yes, I think, and to be fair, he's given the caveat, if Fury is still Fury. But the reality is you can't bulk up to 26 stone and then come down again and be the same person. And you can't make $100 million, whatever he's made, and have 1 billion children and still have the same commitment to training. And I think we're seeing that. The Fury is looking very large. And I cannot believe he'll be tap dancing in this fight. He will come in, he will attempt to probably close in, exert his height and his strength over Whyte. He'll be fighting him in the pocket, he'll be leaning on him and all this stuff. And he'll be very successful because he's more skillful than Dillian Whyte. However, and this was my prediction to the Discord server, which a few have agreed with me, many haven't. I gotta go against the odds, okay? I'm gonna say, and apologies for the wind, it's a bit windy. I think Whyte is gonna stop Fury. I'll say it again. I believe Whyte will stop Fury in this fight with a most tremendous left hook to Fury's bloated alcoholic liver. Because look, you can't abuse alcohol the way he's done and get away with it forever. You can't sniff coke every day of your life, you know, for 3 years, whatever it was, and get away with it forever. You have vulnerabilities to the body. I honestly think Whyte with that wonderful catch and counter that he has. And I won't go into technical details because I'm rubbish compared with Hatman and Chris Andre and G-Man, all these people. But I know that what he can do is catch and counter. And I know he has a left hook like lightning, and he's got a hell of a lot of bulk behind it. And if that catches you flat in the liver, you go down in terrible pain a second or two later. It's the phrenic nerve, I believe. And that is what I believe will happen. I don't know when, don't know entirely how it's going to happen. I imagine Whyte will have taken many, many Fury jabs before it happens. But that is my prediction. Take it or leave it. Can't wait for this one.